They say empathy is a bug, a flaw in Western civilization, a weakness to be exploited. But let me ask you something. Is it empathy that breaks a society, or the absence of it? Recently, Elon Musk called empathy civilizational suicide. He says it's been weaponized, that caring for others is what's destroying the West. And people are listening, because when a billionaire speaks, even if it's nonsense, the world takes notes. But here's what they're not telling you. Empathy isn't a glitch. It's the reason we made it this far. Before we built cities, before we had governments, we had each other. Anthropologists have found ancient skeletons with severe injuries that would have required years of care. Someone fed them, protected them, watched over them until they healed. That wasn't logic. That was empathy. And it's not just ancient history. Even in the animal kingdom, true leadership is about more than dominance. Take wolves, for example. The old myth says the alpha is the toughest, most aggressive one, but in the wild, it's usually the opposite. The so-called alpha is often just the parent, the one with the most experience, the most responsibility, and the most courage. They lead the hunt. They break up fights. They protect the young. They care for the old and injured. Strength isn't about cruelty. It's about protecting the pack. That's not weakness. That's leadership rooted in empathy. And if wolves can figure that out, what's our excuse? Empathy built civilization. Every public service we rely on, every social safety net, every law meant to reduce suffering, it all stems from one thing: the belief that other people matter. But billionaires don't like that idea, because empathy slows things down. It raises questions. It says, wait, what happens to the workers you just fired? What happens to the families relying on those services you just cut? Empathy gets in the way. And so now, there's a coordinated effort to rebrand compassion as a liability, to turn kindness into weakness, to convince everyday people that caring for others is dangerous. But let's be honest, it's not empathy that's unsustainable. It's greed. It's inequality. It's hoarding resources while preaching efficiency. If Musk really cared about saving humanity, he'd understand that humans are not cogs in a machine. We're not problems to be optimized. We're people. And what makes people different, what makes us worth saving, is our capacity to care. Okay, let's flip the question. What does a society without empathy look like? It's one where workers are disposable, where healthcare is a privilege, where the rich write the rules and the rest of us pay the price. That's not strength. That's collapse. Empathy is what tells a firefighter to run into a burning building. It's what drives a doctor to stay past the end of their shift. It's the reason teachers keep showing up, even when they're underpaid and overworked. Empathy built the world we live in, and it's the only thing that can save it. You can call it inefficient. You can say it costs too much, but without it, we lose what makes life worth living. So no, empathy is not a bug. It's the most human thing we have. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and see you next time.